April 16th, 2026. It's a Thursday. Seems like just another day on the calendar, right? But is it really? So what will the world actually be doing on this one seemingly ordinary day? Well, we're going to find out. Think of this as a snapshot, a single moment in time for the entire planet. We're going to see all these different stories playing out all at the same time from, a tiny local get-together all the way to massive global events. When you think about it, every huge global story really has a local beginning. So let's start there. We're going to zoom all the way in to the smallest possible scale, just one community in a pretty quiet corner of the world. Okay, so our story starts right here, a small park in Oldsmar, Florida. I mean, look at it, just a specific patch of grass on a planet with, 8 billion people? And as the sun starts to go down on this day, something really simple and kind of wonderful is about to happen. Connect with the cosmos. I love that. That's the invitation on the flyer. It's not just about coming to a park, is it? It's a call to action, to look up, to think about where we are in this huge universe. And hey, keep that idea in mind because we're definitely going to come back to it. And just look at the details here. It's a totally free event for the community. It's just, neighbors showing up with their telescopes, maybe a few blankets, and just sharing this moment of curiosity. They're all looking at the exact same sky, together. I mean, this is humanity at its most simple, most local, and most connected. It's pretty cool. All right, so while that's happening in Florida, let's pull the camera back, way back. We're going to zoom out from that quiet little park all the way to the, let's call it controlled chaos of one of the biggest cities on Earth, New York City. So, on this exact same day, the city is absolutely buzzing. Why? They're getting ready for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And get this, the economic impact they're projecting for just the New York and New Jersey area, a mind-blowing $3.3 billion. That is a huge number. But behind a number that big, there are always people, right? This single event is expected to support more than 26,000 jobs. Think about that. It's a massive undertaking. It takes so much coordination, and all of that planning, all that work is happening right at this moment. And this isn't just some abstract plan on a spreadsheet somewhere. Nope. On this specific day, April 16th, the City Council is actually introducing new legislation. We're talking about programs to help out local businesses, plans for more public bathrooms, which, let's be honest, is always a good thing, and even initiatives to keep tourists from getting scammed. This is a giant city in full-on preparation mode. Okay, so from one massive city, let's zoom out again. Even further this time until we can see the whole planet. What else is going on while New York is busy planning and folks in Florida are looking at the stars? Well, for millions and millions of people, April 16th is a party. It's a day of pure celebration. You've got New Year holidays happening all across Southeast Asia, Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar. And over in the Republic of Congo, it's a public holiday for a presidential inauguration. So for so many, it's a day for rest, for tradition, and for looking forward to new beginnings. But of course, that's not the whole picture, is it? Any single day on Earth holds both light and shadow. So while some people are celebrating, that others are facing real hardship, uncertainty, and conflict. It's just the complex and sometimes difficult reality of our world. Let's look at this hypothetical snapshot of what the news might look like. It really shows that stark contrast. In the morning, you get a glimmer of hope, a fragile diplomatic breakthrough, a 10-day ceasefire. But then by the afternoon, devastating news of missile strikes in another conflict. And you can see the ripple effects all day long, from a security operation in Mexico to a big economic decision by an airline in Germany, all because of that instability. All of these things are happening at the same time. Okay, let's make one final jump. We're going to look up now, past all the headlines, past the city lights, and we're going to reconnect with our stargazers, all the way back in that little park in Florida. So why are they all gathered there? Well, they're hoping to see something called an astronomical transit. It sounds complicated, but it's actually pretty simple. All it means is that from where we're standing, we get to see one object in space pass directly in front of another one. It's kind of like a mini eclipse, just happening millions and millions of miles away. And what's on the cosmic menu for them tonight? This, a slow, majestic dance in the sky. Jupiter's biggest moon, Ganymede, is going to spend more than 3 hours just gliding across the face of that giant planet. It's this silent, beautiful, incredible event, unfolding hundreds of millions of miles from that park.
And here's what's so cool. At the same time that these amateur astronomers are looking out towards Jupiter, humanity's professional explorers, we're talking NASA, are looking towards our own moon. This is an actual NASA calendar, and it shows that this very month, April 2026, has a bunch of launch windows ready for Artemis 2. That's the mission that's going to take humans back into orbit around the moon.
So there you have it. That's our journey through a single day. We went from a quiet local park all the way to the very edge of human exploration.
And this really brings it all together, doesn't it? You've got the two ends of the spectrum right here. On one side, a simple community gathering. On the other, the official logo for one of our species' greatest technological achievements. But think about it. Both of them, they come from the exact same place. That basic human impulse to just look up at the sky and wonder, what else is out there? And that's the story of April 16th, 2026, isn't it? It's a day of celebration, a day of conflict, a day of preparation, and a day of discovery, all happening at once. Whether you're in a park with a telescope or in a mission control center, we're all, in our own way, reaching for the stars.
You know, every single day on this planet is just woven together from billions of different stories, billions of individual threads. So it really makes you think, doesn't it? On this day, or on any other day, what part of that giant story will be yours?